Hello my dears, I am very happy to see you. This is Dorina Crit with you. If you want advice from the universe, then today's reading is for you. Think about yourself, your situation, and send your request to the universe. I am holding a deck of tarot cards reversible. They are very interesting cards with double-sided images, and they reveal very deeply the essence of any situation. So, focus on your question, and mentally ask it of the universe. So, let's see what the universe wants to tell you in response to your request. The Ten of Pentacles. Your question has to do with family matters or finances. Maybe it's both. Let's see what other cards come to you. You will have to make a decision that will require clarity of mind and self-control. Right now you are in a state of waiting before a change occurs. You are on the verge of an important decision. You need to set yourself a clear direction of action, and then you will overcome all the worries and difficulties. The fearless Knight of Wands has come to you. He moves boldly towards the lightning. Oh, and lightning strikes the tower and destroys it, indicating a drastic change in your life. My dear ones, you need to go through these trials in order for your life to be better. Oh, here we have two cards at once. The King of Wands, whom we only see from the back. He sits on his throne in the night, immersed in his thoughts. And the second card is the Four of Swords, on which we also see the king. He is very tired. He has no more strength to fight. If you look out the window, you see flames. It's probably the flames from the fire of the burning tower that was struck by lightning. Well, I'll take some more maps to see the full picture. New opportunities will appear in your life, and you need to accept them, throwing off the weight of past failures. You can't walk away from problems. You can take a pause. But this pause should be temporary, just to gain new strength. Allow yourself to admit your true desires, let your feelings go free, open your heart, and you will see the world turn to you. You will be able to realize what you want. You have imprisoned and chained yourself. It seems to you that there is no way out, but in fact it is not. All of your limitations exist only in your head. Queen of Wands shows that you need to introduce more confidence and optimism into your life. You must not doubt your strength now. Get rid of negative thoughts, replace them with positive ones. This is a time in your life when you need to reconsider all the values you have held in the past. Think about what you may have been doing wrong. Why have you reached this result? What you need to keep and what you need to change in your life. Think about what you need in order to move forward. There is a new phase in your life. You can't restore what you had up to this point, but there is no point. You have to start your journey anew. And at this point, you already have previous experiences that you can use. You are immersed in your emotions, and while you do not see a clear way out of your situation, it is as if you are in an unknown terrain at night. However, just as night is always followed by day, the sun will shine in your life and everything will change. Celebration and joy will soon come into your life. You are already standing on the threshold of a new happy life. Oh, look, there it is, the bright sun that will soon shine in your life. You are under the protection of a guardian angel who helps and supports you. You will be able to go your own way, and it will open up very good prospects for you. And you will also have a reliable partner. So, my dear ones, let's analyze your situation in detail, and you will see what advice the universe is giving you. In this reading, I see two versions of situations that can be closely intertwined with each other. I see a financial crisis here, and it could also be a relationship crisis. Since this is a shared reading, not an individual reading, you will be able to see how it applies to you as you listen to what I have to say. You are in a difficult situation that has to do with money. It could be a loss of income that you had before. For example, it could be the loss of a job or a decrease in income at work. It could also be that a member of your family has lost his or her job, which has caused the family to experience financial difficulties. And now you need to take some action to restore your previous standard of living. The events that happened in your life were quite abrupt and almost unexpected for you. You thought that everything in your life was secure enough. Lately, however, you have been noticing the preconditions that something bad might happen. You see, in the image of the Knight of Wands, a rider riding toward the lightning. This suggests that you have already seen or perhaps intuitively sensed that some events are happening that could negatively affect your life. As a result, these events have occurred, as the Tower Arcana tells us. What seemed reliable enough collapsed overnight. I can see that this has to do with your professional activities or someone close to you, and it has affected you. However, my dear ones, I remind you that if your issue was related to a personal relationship, then everything I am talking about applies to your personal relationship situation as well. These destructive events were either because the foundation itself was not built securely enough, or the collapse was due to human error. For example, you were hit with a layoff at work. The reason was that the company's management chose the wrong business strategy and the company began to have difficulties, which led to the need to downsize. If you take a personal relationship, either there was an improperly structured living system, such as misallocation and spending of money, or improper behavior by partners in the relationship, which led to problems. Now you need to take some action to get out of this situation. However, you don't know how to do it yet. You are waiting for something to happen that will change your situation. The glowing ball in the man's hand symbolizes hope. That is, you have not lost heart and believe that all will be well, that the situation will be resolved. This is very good. It is important for you not to get discouraged right now. The warrior in the Seven of Wands card image also indicates that you are trying to take different actions to make things better. You are taking on different things. You may be taking on some part-time jobs and doing well with them. But of course, this is not enough to improve the situation drastically. I can see that you are very upset about the situation at the moment. Because your attempts to change the situation are not yielding any significant results, you are simply losing heart. You are tired of fighting. The universe advises you first of all to calm down and analyze the situation. Look at the image of the King of Wands card. In the silence of the night, the king is immersed in his thoughts. You also see a giant snake wrapped around the tree next to the king's throne. The tree and the snake are a symbol of wisdom. The universe is calling you to show wisdom in this situation. It is not as bad as you think. You will have, or may already have, new opportunities. Look at this man balancing the coins. The arcana indicates that you will have a choice between different options. The number 2 signifies a choice. For example, you will be given several job offers, and you will be able to choose the best one for you. By the way, your activity is likely to be different from what you were doing before. The ship in the background of the card suggests that you might make a dramatic change in your activities, or you might even move to a new place of residence and start a new business. If your question is about relationships, this card also indicates that you will have options. Embrace the new possibilities with joy and a willingness to accept them. Unfortunately, I see that right now you are immersed in your negative thoughts, and because of that you may be missing out on new opportunities. You feel that circumstances are against you. You feel that you are in conditions that limit you. Thinking this way, you actually just walk away from the problems that need to be solved. It is far from as bad as you think. In the image, the girl can easily cut the ropes against the blade of her sword and untie her own eyes. She can be free. In the second image, the young man is shrouded in golden sunlight, which also indicates that he can go free if he only wants to. All limitations are only contrived by you. You can act, and you must begin to act. Inaction and negative thoughts will only make things worse for you. Look at the Knight of Swords. The knight follows the swallows, which lead him to the gap between the storm clouds. Swallows are a symbol of freedom. Let in the spirit of freedom and the thirst for new life. You have a way out. All restrictions will be removed, and failure will be temporary, if you start to work on solving the problem. Both of these cards show that you are unsure of your abilities. You can't afford the luxury of self-doubt in this situation. It can cost you too much. The most important thing for you to realize right now is that you can fix the situation yourself. Think about where you can find help and support. We all need support when we find ourselves in difficult situations. The Ten of Pentacles card came to you at the beginning of the reading, in which a man and a woman come to seek advice from a wise elder. Perhaps you should turn to your loved ones for support, or to your spiritual advisor. The love and support of those closest to us always helps us find faith in ourselves. In order to solve your problems, you need to bring more confidence and optimism into your life. The Queen of Wands is characterized by activity, business acumen, punching power, determination, fearlessness. Such a woman, if you set yourself a goal, never give up, will fight to the end. These are the qualities you need to show in your situation. It does not matter if you are a woman or a man. Both of them can listen to me now. In this case, it is about those qualities, which you need to apply in order to get out of the difficult situation you are in. Also, my dear ones, it may turn out that there will be just such a woman in your life who will give you help and support. When you deal with your negative thoughts and realize that you can solve everything, you will feel a creative lift. You will see the possibilities that you have. The Judgment Arcana indicates that change is already happening in your life right now, or is about to come your way. This card speaks of the new opportunities that life has in store for you. When this card appears in your reading, it means that whatever problem you have, you can handle it if you are serious about it. You don't have to think about the past. Life moves forward. Move forward with it. Look at the next card. This is the King of Pentacles. He is examining his possessions. This tells you that you have prospects, and they are not small prospects at all. You can achieve a lot. Hidden behind the King's throne is a watermelon, which symbolizes that you have the resources you need to realize your plans and goals. This is your knowledge and experience accumulated in the past. The king is very good at the present time and he is confident in his future. So, my dear ones, the opportunities that will come to you will make your life much better than it was before. At this stage, you do not yet see a clear path for yourself. As for your financial situation, right now it looks uncertain. But if you rely on your mind and intuition, you will be able to correct the situation. The girl is holding a bowl of seawater in one hand and a shining egg in the other. It is a suggestion of choice. You will have many opportunities to realize what you want, and you will need to make choices. Make choices relying on your clear mind, but at the same time listen to what your soul is telling you. Go only in the direction in which your soul feels calm and joyful. Soon there will be cause for celebration in your life, because your problem will be solved in your favor. Look at the picture. The sun is shining brightly ahead, but people's backs are still in shadow and cool. This indicates that you are already on your way to solving the problem, and as a result, everything will be fine. However, it's a little early to rejoice, because you will have to work hard to make this holiday come into your life. The Lover's Arcana suggests that everything in your life will work out in the best way for you. The sun is shining brightly in the sky. You are under the protection of the Archangel. On the financial side, you will find a new way to make money that will prove to be very monetary and also a pleasant process for you. It will be working in partnership, where you will easily understand each other. Your goals will be united, which will allow you to achieve high results. As for relationships, love will come into your life. It won't just be an easy crush, but a deep feeling that fills you from within. This arcana symbolizes strong family relationships. Now I will take some cards from the decks of oracles and see what advice they give you. Right now I have an El-Key oracle deck in my hands. Let's see what advice they give. Makita, she who sees, views the world with a keen eye. She wears a gold mask, which serves as her other eyes when necessary. There are moments when she will show her true self to the world. There are other times when the mask must be slipped down over her eyes. This protects her from the scrutiny of others while allowing her to inspect what is before her. Her duty is to observe rather than judge. The message of this card is take time to scope things out. This is a moment where you need to get the lay of the land. You may need to distinguish between what is real and what wants to be real. You also need to deal with your inner state. When you can analyze and evaluate everything, you will be able to determine in which direction you should go next. Try to answer the following questions. What are the patterns I can see? When has quiet observation benefited me before? How can I gain a new perspective now? The next deck in my hands is Earth Wisdom Oracle. The message of this card is that joy will help you gain confidence in your abilities, discover your passions, understand your soul's deepest desires, and gain confidence that they will come true. Remember, I told you before, that you will have opportunities that you need to embrace with a sense of inner joy. In spite of the problem you have, try to smile, and you will see your world play out in new colors. Everything in the world is cyclical. Your problem will soon go away. And the more positive thoughts you have, the more happy you are with what you have, the faster the new opportunities will come to you. You can write down the following affirmation for yourself and repeat it periodically to tune in to the positive. My joyful heart is beautiful and valuable. I embrace the natural ebbs and flows of joy and do what I can to support my joy and my passions with confidence. And one more card I'll take from the Space of Variations Tarot deck. The message of this card for you is that there is no point in worrying about what is not alive. Don't put on a pedestal and idealize something that can't make your life better. The world is enormous, and there are so many opportunities in it for you to realize your desires. If you wallow in your negative thoughts, you will be lost and miss out on all the opportunities that can bring you joy. Remove from your life any negative thoughts and emotions. Fill your life with joy and confidence in a happy future. Don't compare yourself to others. You have your own way. If you failed, it means you were not on your own path. For example, you were fired from your job, and some of your colleagues stayed and continue to work. Do not begrudge your colleague. Fate has prepared for you a better option for self-realization. By leaving the old path, you will be able to find your way and achieve your goal. If the person you loved left you, then it is not your person. A new meeting and new love awaits you with the person who is your soulmate. So, my darlings, as I see it, your problems will go away and you will be fine. Be open to new opportunities, because they are about to appear in your life or have already appeared. You just have to consider them. Don't be afraid to start all over again, you will succeed. I thank the universe for this information for you. I thank you for being with me this time. I wish you well, love and prosperity. Subscribe to the channel and come to our next readings. All the best to you. See you again. Bye bye.